Hey Stan, Christian Clark here, Null.com. JJ just said that last night was probably, I guess, the best spacing you guys have had as a team. He thought, I know, I mean, you guys have a distinct style, but like within that distinct style, I mean, what are things you did or can do to have good spacing?
Look, it's just something that for us is not as easy or as natural for teams that are playing four or five, guys at a time that stretch the floor. So it's not as natural for us. So it's something that we have to pay a lot of attention to. And I thought last night in the game that our guys, really paid attention to it and tried to do a better job of facing the floor. So it's really, their attention to detail, I think, that helped.
Hey, what's up, Stan? You talked before about how you guys are continue to try to evolve Zion's game, just to give him different things he can do within the offense. Just how does it change the dynamics of the offense when he's a driver versus when he's posting up or when he's operating a screen and roll?
Well, I think we need him to do all of those things, right? I think he needs to be a post up guy. I think he needs to be a guy on the perimeter who can drive the ball or cut. I think he needs to be a pick and roll guy setting screens. I think he needs to be a pick and roll guy handling the ball. I think he needs to be able to do all of those things. And I think he needs to be a guy leading the fast break and busting out. And so, um, I think he's starting to take advantage of those opportunities, and we're trying to give him as many of those opportunities as we can. Because I think you want to use all of his abilities, not just some of them. And he'll have different advantages in different matchups.
Yeah, Stan, it's Andrew from ESPN. Did Lonzo practice today? Do you have any update on his possible timeline to return to action?
Yeah, so he did practice today. We didn't go that long. We went about 45 minutes on the court, some of it live. He did everything, and we'll see how he is tomorrow leading into the game.
Hey, Coach. This is Ollie with the Bird Rights. I know it was good to get off the losing streak, and you guys did some things really well. But I'm curious to get your thoughts about what happened defensively. De'Aaron Fox got a career high, but not only that, the Kings, I think, scored 66 points in the paint. What do you guys need to do moving forward, basically to improve on that end of the floor?
Yeah, I mean, listen, our defense has been, Ollie, the things we talk about all the time. Our defense is predicated on getting back and, in transition, getting our defense set, protecting the paint, defending without fouling, rebound the ball. And then all of protecting the paint, closing out and doing a better job on shooters than we have early in the year. Last night was obviously our biggest breakdown in terms of letting the ball into the paint. I don't think we've had some games we weren't happy with where we gave up like 48 in the paint, but for us to be giving up 66 is not excusable in the paint, and that was the main part of our defensive film session today. Part of it. I thought we had a lot of really good defensive possessions, but certainly a lot more breakdowns than we need to have. But I don't think the way our team is built in particular, I don't think we can have any kind of sustained success if we're getting attacked in the paint like we did last night.
Hey, Christian Clark here again. What do you think about the way Jackson Hayes has gotten on the glass these past three games? What are you just seeing from him there?
Well, really, I mean, the past three games have been a little bit of a step up for him, but really all year. I mean, that's something we talked to him about. I thought was a big step for him. We know what he can do as a runner and as a pick and roll guy. He can block some shots, but rebounding has not been a great strength of his until this year, and he's been outstanding on the glass all year. It's something that Darnell stays on him about all the time. shows him film on, and Jackson's effort on the glass has been incredible and a big help to us in that second unit.
Yeah, and Christian kind of took the question I was going to ask. So I'll just say, do you think his play as of late is just a result of him just getting more comfortable with what you're asking him to do? Do you think it's a conversation you guys had with him? I guess, what do you think the result? What do you think was the cause of this uptick in the past few games?
Well, like I said, I give Darnell some credit because he's really worked hard with him. But as always, when players play well, 90% of the credit goes to the players. And I just think the biggest thing with Jackson this year is his energy and his effort have been consistent. Like, we can count on them all the time. And I don't think that was the case even at the start of training camp. He was sort of up and down. He'd have a good day, a bad day, a few good minutes, a few bad minutes. But as we've gotten into the season, he's really worked. And his energy and effort have been consistent from game to game and really from possession to possession. And when you get that kind of activity from a guy with his athletic ability, he has a very good chance to play well.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
All right, guys.